What up, Snake Eaters? Welcome back. Today is May 30th. We are doing the Saturday puzzle, and today's is by Malika Honda and Erica Gard. Let's begin. Man's name that, like Otto, is also an Italian number. Due, not a name. I give up. Trey? I know dude's name like Trey, but oh. Missing unexpectedly. Time's up. Vet's report. Poogle or Bunny? Excuse me? Hybrid? Poogle is, I assume, like a poodle and a pug. I thought that was a puggle, but Poogle. Bunny? I have no idea. All I can see is like Cyber Bunny, but movie trailer narrator's first words off. In a world where Americans remove their foreskins, one brave Redditor is taking a stand. Fresh rolls, for example. Prominent ingredient in a Taiwanese chicken soup. Nope. 2014 historical drama in which Stephen James plays the civil rights activist John Lewis. Selma, I mean. I think that's right. Maybe. That came out around then. Swarm. Roadie alternative, non. Last name in magazine publishing. Whiz. French or sliced haircut. Is a French bob anything? Sliced bob? Maybe. Music recording space, the studio, the freaking informally. Set? Maybe. Old political slogan of the women's suffrage and labor movements. Not sure. No more games. Drinks popular among bodybuilders. Steroid yoo-hoo. Protein. It's probably protein something, right? Protein shakes? That works. Quintana blank, easternmost of Mexico's 31 states. Not a clue. Peaceful, so to speak. Was represented by a jiggled thumbs up. I'm doing it and I'm getting no concept out of it, so. Org that includes the Forest Service. I thought was Department of the Interior, but do we want to abbreviate that? Department of Dodie? No. National Park Service? U.S. Park Service. No idea. Agency issued rules. Prosperous period. Express misgivings. Wine. Mutual aid event that originated in 20s Harlem. Like Marilyn Monroe's beauty mark. Facial? I guess. Black? I thought it was real. Gathering with grills and grills. Grills and grills. Barbecue. Popular export from Islay or Speyside. This is going to be a tough one. I'm running into quite a lot. I simply don't understand. Scotch? Whiskey? What are you? Wicked John M. Lou? Part of a cabinet that's made overseas. Osaka's Island. Honshu. Sleepy Island. Word used in conditional coding. If, then or else would both work. Settings for some residence. I would think this is like hospital residency, so like EROR. Switcheroo. Flying blank train between Mumbai and Surat. Flying Oh, you know what? I might actually recognize this. You would think I would know Zero Indian Trains, but I feel like this term exists in the pop culture ether somewhere. Do not the cat. Do not scare. Nuclide. Abraded. Scraped. It's not really tore. Fabric debuted by DuPont in the 40s. Nylon? Or, I feel like that might even be older. What's another lawn? No, whatever, I'll send it. Olympic golf gold medalist Blanco. Princess played by Audrey Hepburn in Roman Holiday. Some gift shop merch. Teas, probably not a hybrid. What's another term for like mixed breed? I still don't know what the hell Psy Bunny is, so this could also be something completely unrelated. I'm gonna say teas. Gonna say nope. Zunes might get credit from them. Electives. Freaking. Semi-professional. Semi-professional truck driver. Something like that. A professional with semis. Low-level cloud. Stratus. Rodent that lives in South American marshes. Don't panic. I know this. Some kind of rat? Swamp rat? Hell, dude, that's thumbnail for sure. That's crazy. Mideast yogurt dip eaten with pita. Acknowledges in a way, nods at. Singer Jesse with the 2020 hit album. No, there's too many goddamn names. I'm kind of stressed. There's been a lot of shit I have just never heard of so far. We might be in some serious trouble. Like Cheerios vis-a-vis Lucky Charms. Something healthier. Rounder. Trap for cash. Broke. Color effect of a lunar eclipse. Blood moon. Not facial. Evening Color Kids playing in the yard. Inside. No, that doesn't fit. Early hours. AMs. They hold roasts. Friars clubs. Crock pots. Dutch ovens. Italian sparkling wine. Prosecco. Pearl clutching. Prudish. Rue? Sure, man. Prudish. U.S. Department of Agriculture? Includes the Forest Service? I guess. If you're mostly clearing land to farm with, that I suppose that would make sense. But like, this is just Department of anything. This could still be Department of the Interior, even though this isn't an acronym I run into ever. High-ranking women in The Handmaid's Tale. This is gonna be some like made-up class term from that book, isn't it? See what I mean? Perpetual homebody. Make a delivery in a way. Birth. Mammal with webbed feet. Otter. Personality test. Cone vendor. Isabel Briggs. I assume this is a Myers-Briggs thing. In which case, what do you mean? Because we have the Briggs. It's not Myers. It's the other co-inventor. You just want her extra name. Everybody knows her extra name. Rolling in it. Lush. popcorn holders. Ballet term from the French for folded. Plie. You bend your knees. Wicked. Nope. Shoe? John Shoe? 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 Iconic? Yeah. Chew? Scotch? Ants? Okay. I've heard that word, actually. Demur? Rolling in at rich. Okay, we're fine. In that corner. At least. Let's keep looking. Let's just be gone. Is that too simple? Nuclide. Man, by all accounts, as like a science dude, I should know this. Nuclide. Time's up. Stasis. Time's up. It's not time is up. Time's up. Vector math. Dot product. Vet's report. Could this be report as a noise? Probably not. Oh, was a Poogle a Neopet? I would sure buy that. It's been, like, Jesus, almost 20 years now. I had a, I don't know, it started with an S. Fuck. Fake fan, I guess. Fresh rolls. Hair. Ingredient in soup. Swarm. Team, I like. Magazine. It's not Hearst. Holt? Why? Wiz. Pro. Yeah, we'll say Bob. The stew. Dio. Just called the stew. That's so cool and based. Women suffrage and labor, so this has to be broadly applicable to just democracy and rights. Where are you? Could this end in ne? Bobne. What is babka? Babka. I feel like that's like a baked good of some kind. And now also not Mideast. I feel like that's like an Eastern European like bread or cake or something. But something ends in ne like this. I just don't know what. Some food in the world. Playtime's over. Jesse, nope. Jiggled thumbs up. The letter T? 10? Okay, I believe you. I think oven what? Prosperous period, a boon. Or a boom, actually. That's better. Mutual aid event. Orate here, you deliver a speech. Some party. Oven bats. Is it really Myers? What? Also, hold on. Then who's the other co-inventor if she is both Myers and Briggs? Is it like a husband and wife thing? Did the two co-inventors get married, so she is Briggs Myers? That's upsetting. Genuinely. Party. Oh man. Part of a cabinet that's made overseas. I don't know, dude. Always. Unless this is like executive branch cabinet. If it's like ambassador. Something of that nature. Word used in condition, yeah. Else then. Popcorn holders. Bags. See what I mean? Odier? Are we serious? Odier? Bread and roots. I think something I think AMs. Bread and roots. Dinner. Broad. Broad and robo. For women and labor respectively. Zen. Reyes. Wait, hold on. Is this women's suffrage and women's labor? Not women's suffrage and all labor? I'm having difficulty parsing this now. I think regs here. Regulations. See what I mean? Get it? Go. Perpetual homebody. Oven bags. Tailgate. I was on the right track with barbecue. I just forgot that's an actual like thing people do. Tailgating. Barbecue would have fit. Oven bags. Oven bags and Odier. You don't even have a theme to require you to resort to these things. Sheesh. Got me? Get me? One of them. Minister. Yes, I was on the right track. Huh? Snail? Okay, that's good. This is a good clue. I like that. Their body is they home. Fins. Bins. Tins. Tin? Rant party? Rent party, I like. That makes sense. Tins? In what country, in what Canadian hellscape does popcorn come in tins? If you mean like the unpopped pot, like you can get kernels in like a circular sort of tin. I guess that makes sense. Unless this is just wrong, but... Alright. Maybe not the first way I'd clue tins, but... Don't mind me. I'd like to say bread in something. It's not broad. They would not use that as their own slogan, I don't believe. Semi-professional. Motor. AP classes? Yeah, you get college credit. Okay. We're fine. I was scared by a lot of these, but the in-betweens I think are simple enough that this is doable. Bread and roses. I think that makes sense. I'm not sure quite what it means. I do associate roses with like labor generally. Like I'm pretty sure the SOSDEM symbol is a rose. Semi-professional. Nectar. Nope. This is, these are capitalized rolls. Fresh roll. Oh, it's a car. It's a fresh Rolls Royce. That's a good clue. Yeah, I like a lot of this, actually. Time's up. Time's up. The Times is up. Power Yang. This is probably a vowel, right? Dream Eater. Teamster. The Teamsters Union. They all drive trucks to transport. Nast. Condé Nast. Okay. At bats are the times in which you are up. Got it. Solid, honestly. I'd like to say bread, but we will leave this for the end. Labne top da. I don't know. I like it ending in ne. Switcheroo. I'd still like to say tray. I feel like this is some kind of like royalty. Do not break. Do not what? Do not elate. Subject is dangerous when amused. What if this is some kind of like corn? Abraded. It's not torn. That's not quite what tearing is. Scraped. Freaking scoured. I would think maybe it ends in N. But why? Now this could be veteran or veterinarian. War story. Yeah, what if we ditch nylon actually? What if it's like Mylar's not really a fabric. What if war story? And then you Lydia Ko, that's somebody. Hey. I heard of an Olympian. And then you're AWOL with the war story. Orlon. That I've seen that word maybe. I think Warren is good here. An atom is a nuclide. In years of chemistry, I'm not sure if I ran into the term nuclide, but dream nail. What if some kind of oil? What if war? Like you wore it down. That's still past tense. Sesame oil. Big in soup. Switcheroo's a twist. Flying Manet. Rennie. And then do not erase. It is tray, okay. Bread. Hallelujah. We've done it. Excellent. That was a scary one. That was a proper Saturday tension. Kept me on my toes while also sitting in my seat. Bowen. Rani. Yeah, a few things to Google. Let's see the flying Rennie. First off, what does that mean? Renee? Ronnie. It's currently in service and it has been since 37. It probably wasn't always super fast, but I would like the name. These are all train facts that are lost on me. I would like to know. Let's see just Rani or Rene. Means queen or princess. Okay. Equivalent to queen for royal princely rulers. Yeah, I was like, I feel like this is some kind of royalty. Is there like a flying queen or flying princess elsewhere? That's a train that made me think that? Because there's no way I knew that just from flying Ronnie. But I said something of that nature. These are toys. There's the Sky Princess at Dutch Wonderland, which is an Amish theme park that's vaguely near me. But that is a roller coaster, which is only technically a train, and that's about as close as I'm going to get to an answer, I think. Anyway. Rani. And a nuclide. See, okay. I was gonna say I would just refer to this as an isotope, but it was coined in distinction in order to consider nuclear properties independently of the chemical properties. So I guess because my background is chemistry and not specifically nuclear shit, I just didn't run into this term very much. Gotcha. And Orlin. And we'll leave it here because I'm doing a lot of Googling today. It's just acrylic. It's just acrylic. It was trademarked as Orlin originally, but it's acrylic fiber. Well, that clears things up. Alright. I don't know, do I keep Googling shit? There's a lot here. Let me see if there's anything, like, interesting. Oh yeah, okay, I would like to clarify this. Bread and roses I do both associate with, like, leftism. But specifically in relation to women, how does that factor in? Okay, they meant, yeah, it is not women's labor, it is women's suffrage and the labor movement. So it was a metaphor for fair wages and dignified working conditions. So I'm assuming the latter is how the rose got associated with Socidems, would be my guess. Do Demisocials also use a rose? They all got roses. Okay. It's just... Fair enough. Alright. That makes sense to me. So I will leave it there. Thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you Sunday.